Wike is only loyal to himself and nobody else, says Edwin Clark. The leader of the Ijaw Nation and elder statesman, Edwin Clark, has said that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, is loyal only to himself and nobody else, not even to the Ijaw people who supported his political rise. Clark's statement comes in response to claims by Senator George Sekibo of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) about Wike's contributions to the Ijaw community. In an open letter addressed to Sekibo, Clark said that aside from divine providence, the Ijaw people, including himself, were instrumental in Wike's political success. The letter, titled "New for Concerning Devastating the Role of Chief Nyesom Wike with regards to politics in Rivers State as it relates to the Jaws," was also copied to President Bola Tinubu. Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF), Senator George Akume, and Rivers State Governor Simnalahi Fubara. Clark accused Wike of betraying everything he claimed to stand for from the People Democratic Party's primaries, where he promised to support whoever emerged as a candidate, to his vow not to be a minister, to his scathing criticism of the All Progressive Congress (APC), which he compared to a cancerous party. He warned Wike's supporters to be wary because he's only loyal to himself and no one else, despite his feigned allegiance, and describing Wike as someone who discards his benefactors once they're no longer useful to him. Clark wrote, "My dear son, have you and your fellow members of the support for Wike induced newly formed Ijaw People Progress, thought of the character of the person you want to adopt as a son? Let me at this juncture, with the kind permission of Richard Akinola, refresh your mind on what the average Nigerian thinks of Barrister Nyesom Wike. Wike is only loyal to himself and nobody else. Irrespective of his feigned allegiance, he may kowtow and genuflect before a political leader, as he is currently doing in Abuja. But once he can no longer use you, he goes into a fit of incoherent, vituperative verbal assault, denigrating his benefactors." Recall that Wike, a prominent member of the opposition PDP, served as governors of Rivers State from May 29, 2015 to May 29, 2023, before handing over to Fubara. During the 2023 presidential election, Wike declared political support for PDP candidate Atiku Abubakar, but reportedly directed his loyalists to support the opposition candidate Bola Tinubu. After the election, Wike accepted a ministerial position from Tinubu's ruling party, serving as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Reflecting on Wike's political journey, Clark recounted the sacrifices made by the Ijaw people to support him during critical elections, often at great personal risk. He noted how Ijaw support was crucial for Wike during the 2015 election and the 2019 election, where Ijaw communities faced military intimidation yet remained steadfast. He also recalled how the Ijaw people had to rally around Wike during this conflict with former Governor Rotimi Amici, and how prominent Ijaw figures and communities backed Wike despite having their own capable candidate. The 2015 election was particularly tough due to the emergence of APC in Nigeria and in Rivers State at a strong force. At that time, the former Governor Amici had moved from PDP to APC, and presented Dakuku Peterside, a prominent Ijaw son, to contest the election. This notwithstanding, we abandoned our son, Dakuku, and supported Wike. Secondly, the election was fierce in Okirika and the Calabari areas, and could have stopped Wike from becoming the governor, but the Ijaw people stood face to face with the military with guns, and at some point confronted them, even with women going out to pursue the Wike's election. Clark, however, expressed disappointment over Wike's ongoing dispute with Governor Fubara, whom Wike has chosen as his successor. Recently, Wike admitted to the people of Rivers State that he had made a mistake and was ready to correct it at the appropriate time. However, he did not specify if Fubara was a mistake. I want to say this clearly. In life, we have made a mistake. I have made a mistake. I own it up and I say God, forgive me. I have said it, all of you to forgive me, but we will correct it at the appropriate time, he declared. He added, I am a human and I am bound to make a mistake. So forgive me for making a wrong judgment. So nobody should commit murder. Now the situation they go on, this is people coming out to remind Wike or remind the people, see people will come as I show up for Wike. You understand? People that give their all, that did everything for him to get where he is today. And yet, sometimes, sometimes, see him now. You see what's in the happen. So this issue now is, like I said, what Mr. Edwin Clark is coming out to tell us is that nobody's an island. They supported, they give Wike support. You understand? Nobody, there is no human being, even the so-called Jagaban of politics. You cannot come outside and tell me that Tinubu, he is actually being assisted left, right, center till today. He himself assisted people. People assisting him. That is it. You are the Jagaban. You don't make yourself the Jagaban. People can come outside at different times. In fact, what are we seeing today? People are coming out in Tinubu government saying they're not being appreciated. Why? Because they helped him and they got nothing in return. Do you understand? What are you going to call those people? No, are you also going to call them their betrayal? The same thing is happening with River State. Now, let me say this, Rivers one is quite different. Why? Because Wike helped Fubara, right? But he's also trying to choke him at the same time. You just want to make the man remain there like television. Then you go hold the remote for FCT. It doesn't work that way. He no fit work that way, sir. He can't. He no fit. You can't work that way. Come outside with your full-fledged chest. Come outside with your full chest. Come outside, come talk. Say, okay, this thing, na me do am for this person. But at least allow the person to I think breathe. Wetin cause fight for inside River State? It is because Fubara felt choked. Only you won't do this one. And Fubara was in Wike government. He saw how everything happened. He did not start fighting back until he really say, this man go put me inside. As in, the man don't even put me for corner. You don't put me, I no fit breathe. You don't dey choke me. I no fit, you don't restrict my airflow. He had to. That is why Fubara came outside and started doing whatever you think he's doing today. But on the other hand, me, I'm also saying, if Fubara is going to be there after 2027, the same, as in, you should not do the same thing Wike is doing. You can help somebody and you can, turn your back and continue. Just like, people also assisted Wike to become what he is today. And they all turned back and continued living. Alright, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.